Hey, Krista's Chalking Crew. We're going to do the Boy Spring Gnome. We're going to mark the back and front of our transfer because they are reusable. We're going to fuzz to pick up a little bit of lint, and we're using a 6x18 box frame. So we're going to put it on there. We're not using surface wax because we're going to use the watercolor technique, and it doesn't like the surface wax very much. So just make sure you fuzz. I'm going to open up all the paste. I have Shimmer Melon, I have Sunnyside, I have Shimmer Eucalyptus, I have Lakeshore, and I have Dusky Blue. We use our stir sticks, guys. They come in a pack of 24, and they are reusable and washable. So we're going to start with our eucalyptus first, and we're going to do the stem of the flowers. So we're just start from the top to the bottom, and we're just going to pull it through our silk screen area. You don't want it as thick as you possibly can. You want it to thin out and just get the excess off. I do my little dots as well. I'm going to go in with the Shimmer Melon in the middle of the bigger flowers. And then we're going to go in with our yellow and go around it and kind of mix it in. Okay, so it kind of looks like a little ombre. It's going to smooth together really nicely. So you just want to make sure you don't put that back in your jar of paste because it will contaminate the paste and mix the colors. So you want to go ahead and do the Lakeshore on the front and Dusky Blue. So we're going to start with the little flowers and do the same technique. We're going to do peel and reveal. So we're going to peel it off and dry it a tad bit so it doesn't dry on us while we work on the gnome. So we're just going to go ahead and dry it with the quick dry tool and then push back down what we haven't chalked yet, okay? I am using some Shimmer Splash. It is a retired color, but I thought it looked great with my blues. I usually try not to use retired, but I just couldn't resist this color with my little flowers. So we'll do its hat real quickly. We're going to do Shimmer Eucalyptus on its body. So we'll go ahead and do that through the silk screen. And then we're going to do Storm for its nose. Okay, so we're just going to apply the Storm same way, and we're going to peel it off. So we use the quick dry tool again, and we will just dry it to make sure it's all good. I did hit it with my finger, so I will have to touch that up. No big deal. Take your little paintbrush and fill it in. Easy peasy, right? Can't even tell. I will have to wash the transfer, guys. I try to wash it right away and don't let it stay in the water too long. Their use is 8 to 12 times, so the less amount of time soaking in the water, the better. So I am washing it right now. I use my board eraser, and they come in a pack of 2, and I just wash it down. And then you always want to dry sticky side up so it doesn't dry and stick to the surface. I did paint the little wooden nose with Storm paste, and I did apply it with the hot glue gun. So what I do to a water technique, guys, is I put the paste in a tray, color tray, and I use my misting bottle to add water, and then I use my paintbrush. So what we're doing is watering down our Chalkology paste and just filling in the white part. I'm going to do its feet. I did the little bottom of the flowers. It does take, maybe, depending on how dark you want, you could put 2 layers on. So I'm going to go ahead and dry that, and I'm going to go ahead and apply another layer. And this is Dusky Blue. So we're just going to use the same paintbrush. And as you can see, it fills in a little bit darker, and I like 2 layers. On its feet, I might have to do 3, depending on how well it fills in. So we're just going to keep going, and it's just really thin paste, okay? So you can see it in my color tray. It's just thinned out with water. I am going to do its feet again, so just make them a little bit darker. And guys, it looks great, and the cool part about this is the shimmer is like keeps it in the area so you don't get outside the lines, so it's really easy to do. It doesn't take, I'm not a painter by no means, and it doesn't take much time at all. We're going to go back over the flowers a little bit more, and we should be good to go. So we're going to switch out to our other blue, which is Lakeshore. We're going to put some in the color tray, add some water, and we're just going to apply it on the tip of the other flower. So it's kind of opposite of how we ombra'd, so I think it does a really, really cool effect to this. Next, we're going to go in with our Sunset Drive, and it's going to complement the Shimmer Melon really well. So all I'm doing on this is I'm just putting the little lines on the flower and coloring it in the middle. I'm not coloring the whole thing, just putting little lines in the watered down chalk paste. It just gives a little bit of a different technique and a different look, and I think it looks really, really good. I put a little bit on each of the blues. I'm going to dry that with the quick dry tool, and we'll be finished here shortly. We're going to do the beard. We're going to do that one in yellow. I am just filling in the yellow a little bit to, we had a little bit of the Shimmer Eucalyptus on there. So we're going to do the beard next, and we're going to use the yellow watered down. And this is going to take a few layers as well. So you just want to water it down with your misting bottle grab a little paintbrush and fill it in. So I think this looks so great. You could leave it as is, guys, but this just gives it a whole different look, and it's so easy to do. You can do any color. You could put even the fur, you know, like the hair beard on him. I love his nose being three-dimensional. So we're just going to keep going, and we're going to dry this, and then we will put another layer on. So watercoloring is very simple, guys. I love how it looks. It just gives it a whole different look than just leaving it white. So I love this technique. So we're just going to dry it and fill in any white little spots there and touch it up as we go. Add a little spots here and there, which on the camera you can't really see, but I could see them in person. So we're just going to go back in with Shimmer Eucalyptus, guys, and make sure our yellow did not overlap, and just touch it up. So same thing with that. We're using this paintbrush. It's got a little bit of water on it, and we're just touching up the whole thing. So that's it, guys. How awesome is that? It's so cute. You can check out my Facebook page at Chalk Like a Boss for the Girl Gnome. See ya!